And up next, the Doug Stewart Show. Ever wonder how you can make six figures without an Ivy League education? Have you ever wondered why you're not getting the callbacks for jobs after you've worked so hard to get that degree? Or why your career path isn't going the way you want it? Have you been confused on what major or professional field to choose? Six Figures by 30 provides a 5-step career plan and gives tips on best practices for building a strategic resume, negotiating, interviewing, managing salary jumps, avoiding career killers, landing promotions, and much more. This book is designed to be your career compass that'll reduce detours and propel you to six-figure success. This book has created the secret sauce your career stew needs to get on the fast track to six figures. In reading this book, expect to develop a clear six-figure career plan, customized for you and your professional field. You'll learn how to develop a standout resume using the proper keywords and phrases in your industry to catch the recruiter's eye. You'll also learn ways to navigate salary increases, interview do's and don'ts, managing your brand, navigating job or career changes, and much more. Why gamble with no plan? Bet on your success. The first step is believing you can do it, and the next step is cracking this book open and getting started. Don't waste another day procrastinating. Purchase on Amazon or by going to the website, sixfiguresby30.com. That's the number 6figuresby30.com. Sixfiguresby30.com.
The Sleeper Pick, the guy only you believe in. In 1 week fantasy football on DraftKings, he can be the difference. So trust your gut. Trust your numbers. Trust your Uncle Vito if you want. But know this, that sleeper is out there. The question is, who's going to play him? This is DraftKings. Welcome to the big time.
To create your account, click on the banner link on the DougStewartShow.com or the Doug Stewart Show app. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I had the king, next to walls that closed on me. Now I listen as the crowds they sing. How the old king is dead, long live the king. Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? This beat shit ain't really about me. I'm a king.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Rest in peace to the great Shawty Lo. Man, these folks love Shawty Lo in Atlanta, man. I can't even explain to you the show of respect that they've been giving this cat around here over the last couple of days since his death, man. Real Atlanta OG, like they used to say in The Wire, and you listen to the Doug Stewart Show. Shawty Lo's name ring out in these streets, man. I'm telling you. His name ring out in these streets. Yeah. Rest in peace to the great Shawty Lo. All right, let's give you a little bit of entertainment news here on the Doug Stewart Show on Spreaker.com, the Doug Stewart Show podcast. Don't forget at 12 noon, my man Kesey, the Kicking It with Kesey show, he talks to Nathan Ivey, talk show host in Cincinnati, Ohio. So stay tuned for that, 12 noon Eastern time today, right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah. All right, some birthdays. Wow. I think I just talked about this ninja earlier today. Celebrating his 27th birthday is rapper Rich Homie Quan. I'm sorry, I got to do this, man. I guess I should have done this earlier. I'm going to pull up a picture of young homie Quan. I got a picture of him. In Young Thug. Because I got to be honest with you. I thought Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug were the same person. All right. So here's a picture of Rich Homie Quan. Okay. Average ninja. And here's a picture of Young Thug. Hey, man, these are the same two cats, man. This is the same dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this part of his marketing, campaign? That he actually is two different people when actually he's only one person? Am I going crazy or is not Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug? Wait a minute, turn the music down for a second, man. Wait a minute. I am looking at a picture right now of Rich Homie Quan and a picture of Young Thug. They have to be identical twins. They got the same name. They got the same nose ring and everything. What? Can somebody clarify what's going on here? Like, is this some type of marketing ploy or whatever? He's so good that he has to be two different guys. He's such in demand, he's got to be in two different places. His rap style is like that, so we had to come up with two different people, two different identities, because this is the same ninja. I mean, serious. Somebody said in the chat room, we all look alike. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is these two dudes is the same person. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying these two dudes are the same person. Am I lying? Or am I flying? This is very, very scary, man. We got two Rich Homie Quans or two Young Thugs walking around. God, please help us. Please help us, Lord. Derrick Rose, point guard for the New York Knicks now, turns 28 years old. Happy birthday to him. Seems like Derrick Rose should be a lot younger than that, but I guess he's just a young fella. He came out after only 1 year in college. So Derrick Rose turns 28. Hopefully he can play healthy this year. Little Mama, speaking of rappers, Little Mama turns 27 years old. Happy birthday to Little Mama. Russell Simmons, philanthropist, music mogul, turns 59 years old today. Happy birthday to Russell Simmons. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Them dudes the same cat. From Christopher, celebrating his 60th birthday is Christopher Waltz. Christopher Waltz, what he played in Inglourious Bastards. He was in that movie with Samuel Jackson. They just had the movie this past year. Oh, Grateful 8. I think he was in Grateful 8. He's a pretty good actor. I've seen him in a couple of different things. Christopher Waltz, 60 years old. Let's see. Liev Schreiber turns 49 years old. You know who Liev Schreiber is? He plays the great Ray Donovan. That's right, on that, I think it's Showtime. He's the main character in Ray Donovan. Happy birthday to him, too. Yeah. And if you got a birthday coming up, that's our birthdays. If you got a birthday coming up, shoot me an email at doug@thedougshow.com. I'll give you a birthday shout-out on the show. We love talking about birthdays. One quick kind of like side story. It's not really an entertainment story, but Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump responded Sunday to a news report that he declared a loss. And I meant to get to this yesterday. I didn't get a chance to. This man declared a loss of nearly $916 million on his 1995 tax return. Saying he knows the country's complex tax laws better than anyone who has ever run for president. Trump made the comment on Twitter after the New York Times reported Saturday on the tax return, citing leaked copies of his tax records. The paper reported that Trump's claimed losses were so large that they would have allowed him to avoid paying an equivalent amount of federal income tax over an 18-year period. Here's a quote from his representatives. Mr. Trump is a highly skilled businessman who made a fiduciary responsibility to his business, his family, and his employees to pay no more taxes than legally required, the statement went on. That being said, Mr. Trump has paid hundreds of millions of dollars in property taxes, sales and excise taxes, real estate taxes, city taxes, state taxes, well, everybody pays taxes once you make purchases, man. We know what the hell we're talking about. State taxes, employee taxes, and federal taxes, along with very substantial charitable contributions. I want to see those charitable contributions. He ain't made damn charitable contribution probably in his life. Now listen, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I guess in relative terms, you would want to try to use the tax code to your advantage to not pay as much taxes or as more taxes than you have to. I understand that. And that's his whole argument, is that he just understands the tax laws better than everybody else. But there's something that sounds or feels disingenuous about a man not paying taxes that's a billionaire. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something shady about that. Yes, I guess at the end of the day, he can argue that he's just, going by the laws that are set forth, because he, far as I know, he wasn't audited on this particular year, and they said that, yeah, you took tax breaks that you weren't supposed to, okay, the way the story reads. But it just seems very disingenuous for somebody that makes billions of dollars and somebody that's in a lower tax bracket, even if you were in a high tax bracket, like 30% or whatever, 32%, was it 32%, 36%? I used to pay that at one time in my life. There's something very disingenuous about that. When I did pay that high tax bracket, I had very good accountants, and I always ended up paying like 30%, 32, 33%, okay? And in relative terms, I'm 100, 300, 400, 5,000 times smaller a business entity than Donald Trump. And I paid my taxes. I had good accountants that looked for every tax break they could, and I still had to pay 30+%. So how is it a man that's got billions of dollars don't pay taxes at all? No. Your ass is shady, man. Your ass is shady. Your ass done filed bankruptcy 7, 8, 9, 25, 30 times. I know it was only like 5 or 6, but I'm making a point here. There's something shady about that. There's something not right, unjust about that. That's why it's insane to think that you could be president of the United States. You pulling scams like that. Donald freaking Trump. This thing really bombed.